the question of restructuring under the Constitution, the transitional clauses of the Constitution, was the Constitution says the government shall restructure within the 5 years. So the first thing is, who is the government? As we all know, the government is not the executive only. It also involves the legislature and even judiciary where it need be. And in this situation, the government had already started working on the restructuring of provincial administration through the county government bill. And we all remember that the president rejected the county government bill on an account of issues related to provincial administration. Mm-hmm. It now even occurs that in such a very serious responsibility that relates to administration of functions for national government in 47 counties, mm-hmm. that it now even appears as though it did not consult the Prime Minister. Mm-hmm. It is really a weighty matter, mm-hmm. considering that provincial administration has been a very thorny issue.
Under the Constitution in 2015, correct me if I'm wrong, mm-hmm. we will no longer have provincial commissioners mm-hmm. and chiefs and what have you. So what then does that mean regarding the role of the commissioners that have now been appointed?
What in essence is going to happen is that you are going to have somebody who county commissioner who will most likely be among the top 5 powerful people in the country, because every county officer of the national government will have to report through this person. Mm-hmm. And then you have not even defined the relationship between the county commissioner and the county government. Mm-hmm. And that's why it would have been neater and more organized if we allowed Parliament to first work on the legal framework. And I think it's a little bit mischievous from the part of the executive to be able to go ahead of the legislature when we all know that the discussion as to the legality of the county government bill is still in doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Murkomen, issues, let's go back to the appointments. Issues arising regarding the appointments. Critics argue that there was no vetting mm-hmm. and that the positions were not advertised. Your mm-hmm. views?
I think that is very sad. Article 10 of the Constitution talks about public participation. We needed to have advertised that position. And not only advertisement, but also, because advertisement, we have acknowledged in this country that advertising would give an opportunity for Kenyans to participate. But also then you will have the opportunity to look at the other issues, which are the ethnic balance, the gender balance. All these issues would have been audited had we advertised the positions. Mm-hmm. But as you know, Kenyans are very sensitive. Everybody went to the newspaper and looking, how many women are this? And mm-hmm. people are saying it's not a third.
And I'll cut you short there.
Yeah.
8 women out
yeah.
of 47
yeah.
commissioners.
Yeah.
Surely, according to the Constitution, this is not a third of the 47 commissioners. Let's look at that.
It does not take a miracle for anyone who is living in Kenya after 27 of August 2010 to be reminded that gender balance is as important as any other decision you are going to use to appoint people. Mm-hmm. And it's very sad. I mean, even if we had, why can't we have 50-50? Mm-hmm. I mean, why do you just have 8 people? Is it because that the women are not good administrators? No. Mm-hmm. So it is part of the struggle in terms of implementation of the Constitution to ensure that we have everybody represented.
What are your views about the ethnic and regional balance regarding the list of commissioners that the president has appointed?
I think that the president did not observe the principle of ethnic balance and regional balance. You just need to, you know, it's easy in Kenya. You go through the list and you see the names of the people and you realize that, you know, all the names point to a particular region where the president comes from. Mm-hmm. So I think he is not being sensitive. And I can tell you this, Lillian, without any fear of contradiction. As soon as the governor comes to place, there will be a big battle between the so-called county commissioner and the governor. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it is good for the country to have that friction. Mm-hmm. We need to have gone through a process of consultation.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Kipchumba Murkomen, a former member on the task force on devolution. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.